What is up, guys? This is Muddvain bringing you another video. I just wanted to touch base a little bit with the modes, and I know we probably have another good update coming this month. I'm hoping mid-month, maybe 15th to 20th, somewhere in there. I haven't heard anything specific about the update. I know there's more coming. And I believe there's some more stuff coming specifically for the campaign as well, for those of you guys that play Wildlands rather than Ghost Wars. Hopefully we get a little bit of both, because I do enjoy playing both versions of the game, at different times when I'm solo or whatever. But I really wanted to touch base on the game modes because I feel like there's a lot to be said about the current modes that we have, and unfortunately the diversity between those is not very great. You're talking about basically elimination in all three modes, right? I mean, uplink, yeah, the other alternative now, which I really like uplink for this purpose. It forces people to play the objective. If you don't, and you're out fighting on the opposite side, the other team decides to take the objective, you can't get there in time, boom, game. And I like that. That mode really is more effective, in my opinion, than the recon tower. Recon tower forces people to kind of camp a little bit more. Yes, you need to be within range to stop them from getting the tower, but it's not imperative. You can just run to the farthest corner of the map and you got a pretty good chance of winning. And so, or not necessarily winning, but drawing out the game, which prolongs the game. Maybe you dropped a player, or the other team killed all your teammates, and so it's just you, so you ran. I see what people think, and I understand that mindset that you should run, and try to survive for your team. But come on, let's get real. We're in quick play 90% of the time, right? I mean, if you do that in a pro match or in a ranked match, that makes a little more sense because you're trying to make sure that your team gets that, that draw out so we could finish it. And even if it was a 1v1 in quick play, I would understand that. But I've seen a 0-0 team, actually just last night, where a guy ran to the farthest corner of the map and prolonged the game and made it go into a draw. Like I said, that just maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys feel differently about it than I do, but that really frustrates me. And I really want a game mode that, it reaches out to a different group of players. And me and ITK5 have really been pushing through our Breakfast Club, our connection with a lot of the Ubisoft devs and community managers of Wildlands and Ghost War. We've been pushing for a conflict style mode, which for those of you that have played Ghost Recon Future Soldier, their conflict mode in there was multiple objects, anywhere from 5 to 6, depending on time of the game, of the match, and it was usually a 15-minute match, and it was a 6v6, which was really cool, and I wish they would implement something like that as well. However, a moving objective, they would have where you have to capture a location, where you have to defend the location, depending on which side of the team you're on. Then there would be neutral locations that you could capture, and then the other team could capture back if they ran you off, and killed all your teammates. But the biggest thing here is the fact that there would be respawns. It's a respawn mode. And I just feel like players would enjoy being able to jump into a quick game, play a 15-minute round, die, kill as many as possible in that 15 minutes. I understand the competitiveness of the current modes, and I believe that those modes should stay exactly how they are. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Extraction may need a little bit of work, but it's still manageable the way it is, and they can move all those into ranked only mode or optional for the quick play, give us a voting system. And that's another thing I'd really like to see, is a voting system on these maps, because we are playing Extraction heavy right now, and I know that's probably because it's new and they're trying to really make sure they mix in that new game and get some good stats on it before they reduce it. I'm sure there's some kind of quote that they can change in the system that each week they can allow it to play more or not. I'm not real familiar with how that works, but I'm sure there's something in programming that they can do on the backside of that does affect how many times we play certain maps or certain game modes. But anyways, guys, just leave down in the comments if you would like to see something more like future soldiers conflict mode that I'm talking about, or if you got other ideas, guys, please make sure you post them on here, and I'm going to try to link in a few of the devs and a few of the community managers into this video, and hopefully they'll see y'all's comments as well as what I've said. If you disagree, please feel free to push that dislike button. I understand everybody has a different point of view in this, and please, if you haven't already, check out my other videos in my YouTube channel. I am trying to hit that 1,000 mark. I'm a ways away. I think I'm somewhere in the 300s. If you guys would like and subscribe, and make sure you comment below, man. I really want to hear what you guys have to say, and if there's any kind of specific intel or information about Ghost Recon Wildlands or Ghost Wars that I could give you that you're interested in hearing about, please drop those in the comment section below as well, and I will do my best to see what I can come up with for y'all. I do appreciate it, and we will catch you guys on the next video.
What's inside? Maybe went towards the recon tower area?
Recon tower is back
on. Oh,
on.
yeah. You know what? Let me... Well, we're gonna find out.
Find out. Get it, son.
Yep, he's up there. Yep.
Heads up, Michael.
Oh, he's got... No, he's got a...
Frag out, come on, stop, bitches.
There he is, top. Did he drop a mine up there? God damn. Hide like a bitch.